everyone, welcome back to my channel, and we're working on this sloth. We have gotten to the end of round 6, and we have 30 stitches around right now, and we're going to go on to our round 7, and I'm going to explain this round to you. So we want to do 4 single crochets. So we're going to do 4 single crochets into each stitch that we have here. Starting at 1, 2, 3, and 4, and now we are going to do an increase of 2 single crochets into this next stitch. So we are going to go into this stitch 2 times. I'm going to do the increase, and then we're going to do the same thing 6 times all the way around, and I will be back when I get there. Okay, now I got to the end of our round 7, and I have 36 stitches around, and that's how many you should have as well. And we're going to go on to round 8, and we're going to do a single crochet in each of the stitches around. So that's going to leave you with another 36 stitches when you come to the end. And so just to refresh, we're just going to do the 1 single crochet in each stitch around, and I will meet you back here when I get to the end of it. Okay, so 8 is down, and we're starting to get a big little butt here on our body, and we're going to go on to round 9, which is going to be another increase, and we're going to do 5 stitches, each with a single crochet. So that's 1, this is 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're getting nice and big here to work with, and it's working up very quickly. Okay, so we did our 5 single crochets, and now we're going to do our increase here in number 6. So we're going to put 1 stitch in that V, and then we're going to do our 2nd stitch in that V, and we are going to continue this same pattern 6 times around, and you'll come out to 42 stitches around, and I'll meet you back then. So I got my number 9 round done, and I have my 42 stitches. I did check that, and we're going to go on to round 10, and that's going to be just the single crochet all the way around. So you're going to wind up back with 42 stitches at the end, once again, and when I get to the end of this round 10, I will come back and we'll go over round 11. All right, so back once again, and this is what we have so far. And we just finished up with round 10, and we should have 42 stitches around. And we are going to increase this round, which is round 11, and it's kind of like repetitious a little bit, like, you know, 2 rows before we did 5. So now we're going to do 6 single crochets. So we're going to go 6 times down our round here. 1, 2, and then we're going to do in this 7th stitch once again an increase. So we're going to do our 2 stitches or 2 single crochets into the same stitch here, and we are going to keep the pattern up. We're going to do it 6 times around like we have been doing, and that's going to leave you with 48 stitches around. Then round 12 is going to be the single crochet in each stitch around. So what I'll do is I'll finish up with this increase round 11, and then I'll also finish up round 12, which is just a single, it's not an increase or a decrease row. We're just going to go into each stitch around, and that's also going to leave you with 48. So once I get to the end of round 12, I'll meet you back here and we'll continue on with 13. All right, so I have completed round 12. We should have 48 stitches around, which I do. I counted mine already. I hope you are continuously counting these stitches, because it's very easy to make a mistake. That's why I know I have to use this stitch marker with this pattern. But I'm sure that you can guess the way that our pattern has been going. Our row 13, we're going to do an increase as well again. And last time we did 6 single crochets, so this time we're going to do 7. So we're going to go right along in here and start getting these 7 stitches, 7 single crochets. So we got 2, and then here on our 8th one, that's where we're going to do the increase. So we're going to do 2 in the same stitch here. All right, and we are going to continue around once again 6 times. We want to keep continuing on the same pattern. It's 7 and then 2 and 1, and that's going to be our round 13. And then we're going to have round 14. Once again, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to do single crochets all the way around for 14. And then 15, I will meet you back here once again. All right, I'm back. I got done this row 14. we should be sitting at 54 stitches around, which I am. I count my stitches constantly. I get so distracted at times, so I always make sure that I'm doing the right thing. And if you noticed, I do a very tight stitch with the amigurumi. I really don't like my stuffing to show through, so I get a little picky about my stitches with the amigurumis. But anyway, we're going to go here onto our row 15, and I'm sure that you can guess already what we're going to be doing here. It is going to be the 8 stitches, and then we're going to increase in the 9th stitch. And then we're going to do that 6 times around, and that's going to be 60 stitches that we have. And it's getting so much longer to complete our rounds here, isn't it? And then what we're going to do after the round 15 with the increase, we are going to do round 16 and 17 are going to be single crochet in each stitch around. So we're going to, for 16 and 17, we're going to have 60 stitches as well. So let's get started here. We are going to, my little stitch marker right here. We're going to start our 8 here for 15. We got 8 single crochets. Got 1, 2, 3. This is our 8 and our 9. We're going to do our increase. In the same hole, we're going to go 2 times to the same V or stitch, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to do another 8, increase on the 9. And we're going to do that around, this is our round 15. We're going to continue 16 and 17 with just a single crochet all the way around, and we should end up with 60 stitches. When I come back, we're going to go on to round 18. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up with this the next rows that we're going to be doing. So for right now, we just completed round 17, and we have 60 stitches completed in there altogether. But I wanted you to see how huge this is getting. It's getting very big. We're making a big belly here. So we're going to do our round 18, and you probably guessed already, we're going to do 9 single crochets here. So we're going to go to our first stitch here, and we're going to start out 1, 2, 3. But this is our 10th stitch here. We are going to go ahead and do our increase. That's the one. In the same hole, we're going to do 2. So this being our 18th round, we are going to continue this around 6 times. Remember, 9 single crochets, then you want to increase, and we're going to wind up with 16 stitches around, and then we're going to do rows rounds 19 and 20 will be a single crochet in each stitch around. So you're going to wind up with 66 stitches all together when you complete round 20. And we'll begin round 21 in the next video. And I thank you all for continuing on through these patterns with me. And I hope to see you next time. Make sure you give me lots of loves, likes. You have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment. And I love subscribers. And I will see you next time.